There's been, well, what I wanted to start with basically, have there always been stories of the Loch Ness Monster in the area, or is it something more relatively recent?
There's a lot of controversy about when the Loch Ness Monster began.
Okay.
To begin with, it is a myth that people have been reporting prehistoric sorts of animals in Loch Ness for hundreds of years. That's utter rubbish. I do think there was a bit of a strange fish tradition or horrible beastie tradition at Loch Ness, which might distinguish from the more ubiquitous waterhorse tradition. The waterhorse, of course, was a rather nasty piece of bad news that preyed on travelers. You know, it's a folklore thing. But when things were seen in Scottish lochs by people, which they couldn't account for, they would perhaps tend to interpret it in terms of the water horse. I don't deny that. But there was something a little more going on, I think, at Loch Ness, a little bit before the sensation of 1933. That's when it really began. And that was the first time that anything unusual in Loch Ness was associated with so-called prehistoric monsters.
Yeah. So is that the same, when you say the water horse, is that the same as the selkie, or is that something different?
The selkie is a seal, a sort of a seal-human amalgam.
Right,
But
okay.
the kelpie is the one.
Ah,
The sculpture down near Stirling has rather hijacked the kelpie, because the kelpie was not a nice thing. What they've done down there is to amalgamate the working horse tradition of Scotland. And though the very occasional kelpie was magically employed ploughing fields, if you could capture its bridle, I think it was.
right, okay.
It didn't like it.
No.
It didn't like it at all and was likely to take revenge.